Isaac Newton's law of universal gravitation tells us that what goes up on Earth must come back down. But why do we call it a law? What does that mean?
A law is something that is always true, no matter the circumstances. For example, it's against the law to steal. It doesn't matter what or where or from who, stealing is always against the law. And it's the same with gravity. No matter where you go or who you are, it is always true.
Bandit, where did you get those treats? Naughty kitty!
Newton didn't just define gravity. He figured out some other laws too. Most famously, he figured out 3 laws of motion. 3 things that are always true about the way things move.
Newton's first law of motion is inertia, and it says that something that is still stays still, and an object that is moving keeps moving unless something stops it, like gravity.
Inertia tells us that things don't just move by themselves. Something needs to push them or pull them to make them move. This push or pull is called a force.
On this track, gravity is the force that pulls the car down the ramp.
Wait, the law of inertia says that something that's moving keeps moving. So wouldn't the car just keep going forever?
It's important to remember that there is often more than one invisible force pushing or pulling at the same time. Sometimes the things that stop an object are things we can see, like a goalie stopping a soccer ball. And sometimes the things that stop or move an object are invisible, like air.
Or friction. Rub your hands together. Feel how warm they're getting? That's a type of energy called friction.
When you push something across a surface, friction pushes back. When the car reaches the end of the track, gravity is no longer the force in charge. Friction takes over, pushing against the wheels and making the car stop. The invisible force that makes the car go down the ramp is gravity. It keeps moving after it reaches the earth because it has inertia. It's moving, so it keeps moving. Then, the invisible force that makes the car stop is friction. Rough surfaces have more friction, and smooth surfaces have less friction. A car driving on a rough dirt road has more friction pushing against it than a car driving on ice. You can take Newton's word for it. Thanks, Newton.